Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another Tales from the Vargas Vault video. This time I'm opening the vault to share with you guys my Avengers collection. Hope you like it and let's get started. Okay, so first off, I have my oldest Avengers comic. This is issue 156. And I got this at Comic Con from a guy that was selling a whole bunch of books for 50 cents, between $1 and 50 cents. And I had to pick this one up because it had Doctor Doom, and Doctor Doom is an awesome Marvel villain. So it has all the classics like the Scarlet Witch, Captain America, Iron Man, the Vision, and Yellow Jacket. So really cool. And I picked up from the same guy issue 158 of Avengers, featuring the climactic battle between Wonder Man and the Vision. Because, like the cover says, it just had to happen. So, yeah. And we have my most beat up issue of Avengers. I bought this at an Overwheel for less than 50 cents. It's issue 258. I normally don't buy comic books in such a bad condition, but it had Spider-Man there, so I just had to buy it. And we have issue 268, this time featuring Kang on the cover. And these are by far my favorite issues of Avengers. It's a storyline that started in issue 282, and was after a battle where Hercules got hurt and was in a coma. So Zeus blamed the Avengers for this, and he was really, really mad at them. So he abducts them and he sends them into the underworld. And the roster of this team included Captain America, the female Captain Marvel, Black Knight, She-Hulk, Dr. Druid, and Thor, and Namor. But these are really, really awesome comic books. And started with 282, continued in 283, where the Avengers escape from the underworld. Then 284 has them reaching Olympus and fighting all the gods of the pantheon. And it all concludes in 285. But just really, really cool issues. The artwork, the story, just everything clicked for me in these issues. So really, really, really cool couple of issues. Then we have issue 287, featuring Nebula. Then we skip to issue 302. Then make another skip to 368. And this is a recent issue I bought because it crosses over with the X-Men. So, yeah. And also some recent issues I bought because they crossed over with the Onslaught saga. And the last issue of Avengers Volume 1, issue 402. This was before they got rebooted to the Heroes Reborn issues. So yeah. Then I mainly started to collect New Avengers because at Comic Con again, this guy was selling them for $1, and he had the first issues of the New Avengers, so I decided to pick him up, mostly because Wolverine and Spider-Man were on the roster. So here's the very first issue of New Avengers. issue 2. I'll admit, the first couple of issues of New Avengers were really cool. They had some really cool storylines, and some really good artists were working on the book. So here we have issue 3. Sorry about the glare, but it's cloudy outside, so I had to, get some light in here, but I don't know if it's working against me here. But here we have issue 4 with Spider-Woman there. Issue 5 with my favorite Avengers cover, featuring Wolverine there. This is issue 6. And this one, the Avengers and part of the X-Men are trying to deal with the Sentry, who's like this supremely powerful being that is basically crazy. Issue 9. And concludes in issue 10. Then we got issue 11, who's the first appearance, at least to my knowledge, of the Ronin character, who was first Echo from Daredevil, and later Hawkeye took the mantle of Ronin. So here we have issue 12. 13. And we got 14 with a nice Spider-Woman cover. 15. 16. 17. Although this is a really simple cover, but I really like this one too. And we got 18. 19. Everyone looks really badass in this one. We got 20. With Magneto on the cover. And we get to the Secret Invasion crossover issues, and these are not my favorite covers. This is for issue 21, but only half of the book has artwork, and the other half has this red bar ugly thing. So by far my least favorite crossover covers in any book. And yeah, but issue 21. And we have the first issue of Avengers Annual, featuring the wedding of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. And we have issue 22. 23. 24. I can just breeze through these issues because the artwork's only that part there. Issue 25. And I put this here because they are Avengers specific, but it's Captain America: The Death of the Dream miniseries that came out. This is actually the second printing variant of issue 25 of Captain America. I really like this cover with the white border and that image there. And then they came out with the Fallen Sun issues. Here we have a Michael Turner Wolverine. And we have Lionel Francis Yu Wolverine. And this is a really, really cool cover. Another one of my favorite Avengers covers ever. I mean, Wolverine's there all shot up and the shield of Captain America in the background. This is a really, really cool image in my opinion. Really, really like it. Then we have the Avengers issue of Fallen Sun. And we got a variant by Michael Turner. And we have the Spider-Man issue of Fallen Sun, and this one's also a really cool one. Got Spider-Man there in the black costume in the rain with the shield on the back. But my favorite one of that one is the Michael Turner variant, with Cap on the back and Spider-Man swinging. This one's really cool. And it concludes with the Iron Man issue, and the actual funeral for Steve Rogers. Yeah. And we continue with New Avengers with issue 25. I'm sorry, 26. Featuring a really cool painted looking Scarlet Witch cover. And this is when Clint Barton came back to the Marvel U. And he was looking for the Scarlet Witch and found her and, you know, sleeps with her, which is really weird because the Scarlet Witch killed him, so yeah. But the cover's cool. Issue 27, featuring the Han and Elektra against Ronin. And we got issue 28, continuing the adventure in Japan. 29. 30. An interesting looking cover with, you know, everything's black and white and Doctor Strange is stabbing the sword and the only color you see is red. But by then, by these issues, Lionel Francis Yu was already drawing the book. So I really, really love the artwork on these issues. This is issue 31 with Echo stabbing Elektra, and this is the big reveal that Elektra was a Skrull, which led to some big things in the Marvel U later on, but cool. And we got issue 32. And we got issue 33, featuring some villains of the Marvel U. And we got another one of my favorite issues, issue 34. I like this one because every one of the Avengers is in different, you know, has different looks. Like Luke Cage has his old 70s look. Wolverine has his samurai look. Spider-Man's Parker. Jessica Jones has her superhero suit. Echo is Daredevil. Iron Fist. Doctor Strange. And the only one's the same is Captain America, because, you know, he's Captain America. But yeah. This is another one of my favorite Avengers comics. This covers is issue 35, featuring a really badass looking Venom Wolvie. I really like this cover a lot. And issue 36. Okay guys, so I think I'm going to cut the video because I'm almost reaching the 15-minute mark. But stay tuned for part 2, and I'll see you then.